Hi, my name is Holly Smith. My family was a family of great achievement and ability. We had a college professor, a bank president, a lawyer, a sports athlete, and I wondered, what is my strength? We didn't have strength finders back then to tell us. And so I thought I was supposed to live up to be like my sister, which was impossible. So what was my gift? God gave me dreams in the night while I was sleeping. It was no ability of my own. It was so, I didn't understand it at the time, but they were clues to changes God wanted to make in me, to ways He wanted to heal me or use me. He would instruct me in the night. They usually contained a prophetic element, a teaching element, and sometimes an admonition. It was a spiritual gift, not intellectual. An example of an admonition was when I had a big home and I may have been getting off track. A dream was where I was sleeping in this beautiful platform bed with a banana peel and other debris under the bed. And the dream had a scripture in it, 1 Corinthians 3:12. And it was like, will you live up under... Can your works live up under the test, or will they burn up like wood, hay, and stubble? Another dream I had was when I was crying out in frustration of competing with my sister. The Lord gave me a dream that we each gave my mother a gift, and that represented us. My sister gave this beautiful, colorful vase to my mother, and I gave this cracked pot. And that's exactly how I felt. I felt so flawed and inadequate. But the Lord showed me that I can use cracked and I can use broken. And so it was good. And I was glad to know that He can put treasure in a jar of clay. Another dream I had when I was crying out, what am I going to do? What's my mission? The Lord showed me, you're part of the groom's tent making committee. And that was a committee Jesus was looking for a bride to rest in and dwell in and operate out of. And I got to prepare myself and others to do that. He was looking, dwelling in Greek actually means tent of meeting. So we were being prepared for Him to come and rest. Then I went to Pink Impact a few years ago, and Lisa Bevere was speaking, and I thought that God was giving me the impression that you need to tell your story. And a girl after the conference that's in my prayer group came and said, I've had a dream about you. And it was that God was making a purse for me. And it was many colors, and it would all be sewn together, and it had a lot of turquoise in it and costly stones. And I just loved that dream. So I bought this purse that had many colors and was sewn together with even little mirrors on it, like transparency. And it just so happened the practice group that we were just starting had 5 different nationalities in it. Then the Lord began to give me a series of dreams of the dynamics of this group and what He wanted women delivered from, like old images and performance orientation. But 2 of those dreams stick out to me. He gave a dream about a piano, a large piano, and it was one harmonious instrument, but many keys and many chords. And the scripture that everyone has a story, and together they make up the manifold wisdom of God. So each person had an aspect of the wisdom. And in the background was that song, taking it to the streets. And one other dream, I was looking through this bag of remnants of material and just a rag bag, and I pulled out this silver scarf that left its gleam everywhere it went. And I just knew that was the ragamuffin stories of these women that would go and redeem and restore others in their path. The idea I had for a strategy would be like Testimony Week. Hello?